Hello everyone. Welcome to today's video. My name's Candy, in case you didn't know that, because I feel like that's kind of important to know. Today we're going to be going over most of the new 1.17 features. I'm sure I forgot about a lot of them, but that's okay. Also, I just want to say this video was inspired, I don't know if that's the right word, inspired by Mr. XisumaVoid's video, because a while back he made the ranking the 1.17 features, and I was like, wow, that's pretty cool. I want to do that, but I'm too lazy to rank them. So here we go. Going straight into it, we got the new deep slate blocks. I think they're pretty cool. I got my list, right? I got my notes that I took. The blocks, I said that the blocks, they all look very similar. Like, there's not a lot of differentiation between them all, but I do think the tiles look pretty cool. Those would look good in like a kitchen or something. I don't know, but they look pretty nice. So I have just teleported myself into a cave that I found, because this is the new Caves and Cliffs update, kind of, but not really. And if you start going below, like around Y12, Y13, you're gonna start seeing the new deep slate blocks, and like so you have like the cobbled deep slate or whatever. You've got the tuff coming in, but if you start going higher, you're not gonna see that anymore. But you'll just, as you start getting lower and lower into the caves, you'll start to see those blocks generating in, which is pretty exciting, I guess. It's a big patch of whatever those blocks are. I don't know what they're called. This is also just, I'm not sure if they updated the cave generation in this at all, but that cave looks pretty nice. So next features we have are the new amethyst geodes. I think these are pretty cool. You got like the budding amethysts or whatever, and you got like the small buds. You can also get calcite from here, which is, I think, a cheap knockoff of diorite, but we'll get back to that. You also get this smooth basalt, which is pretty cool. You don't have to go to the nether to get that anymore. Let's see, fly over back to my little area. I think the geodes are actually, they're really easy to find in the ocean now, so you don't have to go caving anymore, or well, not anymore. So they're really easy to find in the ocean, but when you walk on the little amethyst blocks, you get these beautiful little sparkling noises, which I think are very nice. Also, I just noticed I put in the tuff as instead of the basalt, so please excuse that. But we get these new clusters, which are pretty cool, which you can use to make things. Again, I put the tuff next to the dead coral because I feel like those look really similar there. Here's the cheap knockoff of the calcite and the diorite, so there's that. Okay, next, glow squids. These are pretty cool. I voted for glow squids during Minecon Live or whatever it's called. I think it was a good choice, but I don't know, a lot of people don't like the glow squids. Whenever it's dark outside and you don't have night vision on, the glow squids actually like look really nice. You can see them very well in the dark, which I think is pretty cool. They're doing a weird wiggle dance, whatever. So those look, the squids actually look really nice. But you also, when you kill them, you get the glow ink sacs, which you can use to put on your signs, which make them glow, which look really nice. And you can also put them on your item frames, which make your item frames glow, which is pretty cool. As a lot of people have said, we wish you could I wish you could turn the ink sacs into some sort of like glowing potion, because you can see the glow squids really well at night. So maybe if you made that, I feel like the ink sacs need more of a use for something. There's just comparing normal items frames to the glowing item frames. But I wish you could turn the ink sacs into some sort of like glowing potion that would make you glow. You could like see yourself better. I don't know. Something else to do with them. But next we also have the glow lichens, which are new. Those just glow. They're pretty. I don't know. I didn't really write anything on these. They're interesting. They're new, I don't know, plants. Next, we have the cute little axolotls. I love the axolotls so much. They're so cute. They're also very violent, as you can see, and will kill anything in their paths. Honestly, these axolotls are really cute, and they have caused me to start, like, literally I spent like 3 days just researching axolotls and like where they're from and whatever, and I don't know, I like the axolotls. I feel like they need, I don't know, well, I mean, I don't know, I think they're cute, whatever. I don't know why they're so destructive though, like they just cause havoc to your ocean life, but you know, it's fine. Next, you see that? That was a goat jumping, because next we got the new goats. Goats, I don't like the goats. I don't know why. They just have zero use to me. I mean, they're cool looking, but like, I don't know, they're goats. They just, I don't know. I just don't really like the goats. I feel like they need more of a use. Maybe when you start to get the goat horns or whatever, whenever those come, that'll have more of a use. But you can milk them. I mean, that's a use for them if you ever need milk while you're in the mountains for some reason. Moving on, we got the new dripstone. So that's pretty interesting. The dripstone is pretty nice. They kind of look like, I don't know. The dripstone, I don't really, you don't really have a use for the actual blocks. I mean, it's cool looking, but like, I don't know. The actual dripstone though is pretty useful, like for like building and stuff. You can also use it now to make, you can have lava farms now, which is pretty cool. So now you can have renewable lava sources, so instead you don't have limited lava in your world, which you used to. You can use them, yeah, that's about it. The dripstone's pretty okay, I guess. Next, we have the new ore textures. The ore textures I'm fine with. I know a lot of people in the Minecraft community do not like the new ore textures, but I don't know, I think they're fine. Like, I mean, I like them for like accessibility reasons, like, so like Mojang said, like for like colorblind users, they'd be able to tell the different blocks or whatever, so that's cool. Also, you have the deep slate variants of some of these blocks, but some of them you will not be able to get because they just don't spawn on deep slate level. We also have the new ores, so you can now use fortune on ores now and get like 3 times whatever the ore you mine. So I just used fortune 3 on this pickaxe and mined 8 pieces of iron, and I got 18 pieces of iron ore, so that's pretty good. But when you use just a normal pickaxe with no fortune on it, you will only get 1 ore from each of the blocks you mine. So I just mined 8 blocks of iron ore, and I only got 8 pieces of raw iron. And so now whenever you smelt them, each piece of raw iron gives you 1 iron ore, or iron ingot. So yeah. Also, the fortune 3 works on all of the ores. So you get copper, just everything now, right? So you'll be able. It works on all the ores now. And so obviously you'll have to smelt the gold, copper, and iron now to get the iron, or to get the ingots. So yes. Okay, so next, if you, instead of smelting your raw ores, you can now turn them into the bean blocks. And these bean blocks, I don't like at all. I don't like the beans because, I don't know, they're just really, I don't see any use for them except for showing off on your friends. Also I don't know, they just kind of look disgusting. I don't like them at all. Maybe if they had a retexture, I'd like them a bit better, but, yeah. Next, what are we moving on to next? Alright, so we have the moss, stuff, I think. Oh yeah, also the axolotls killed off all the glow squids. Okay, so first we have the spore blossoms. I'm not sure if you can get these in survival. I'm pretty sure, I don't know, but the spore blossoms are pretty cool because they like hang from the ceiling and they create particles everywhere. Like, I have 2 of them hanging there, and they can go to, like, I was looking, as I was, like, setting up this world, I was like, whoa, these spores, because they create particles, and they go everywhere. And the particles, I mean, they're beautiful. I love the particles. But they go up to, like, 80 blocks away or something, and I was like, wow, that's insane. We also have the new glowberries. I couldn't figure out how to get the glowberries to, like, hang. I don't know, maybe I'm just being dumb or something, but I couldn't, like, get them to be any longer than, like, the one. I don't know if that's me or if that's a glitch or something. I also tried bone meal on it, but whenever you bone meal the vines, you only get more berries, so I don't know. I don't know. But yeah, so you see here, you can bone meal it, and then you get a berry, and then bone meal, and you get a berry. We also have the new moss block, so that's pretty exciting. If you bone meal moss block, you'll get the new moss carpet. This goat clearly likes it. You also get the new, like, azalea bushes, which is really exciting. As you can see, the moss spreads to all of your dirt, and it replaces the dirt to the moss. You can also bone meal these new azalea bushes to get the azalea trees. So as you can see here, boop, and you get the beautiful new leaves. I'm not sure why, because when you middle click on the leaves, I think you're supposed to be able to get the leaves, but for some reason it's just giving me, like, the bush. But that's probably a bug that needs to be fixed or something. I don't know. But you go down here and you can just get the leaves. You get the new flowering leaves and just the normal leaves, which I think look really pretty. I really like the flowering leaves. They look beautiful. I'm pretty sure you should be able to use shears on the leaves and get the new bush or the new leaves, but I'm in creative mode. You can also sometimes get goats from the trees, apparently, so just be careful of that, falling goats. Oh my gosh. Anyway, if you dig underneath the azalea trees, you will get the new rooted dirt, which I don't really like either. I don't like the rooted dirt because I see no use for it. It's kind of ugly, but, you know, you get the roots, which are pretty nice. They kind of look like spaghetti. Also, I'm pretty sure I just can't collect these because I'm in creative mode, but yeah, you get the new roots or whatever. So yeah, that's pretty cool. Let's see. What else? Oh, we have these new drip leaves, which are pretty exciting. They look nice. Like, you know, I see a few uses for them. Just, they look cool. You can also, like, put stuff on them and then it falls off after a while. Also, I'm assuming you can just build these up to build height, but, you know. I don't think I really wrote anything else in my notes for those, but yeah, you can see you just fall off on them, so, you know, that's exciting. So while I was recording this, because I'm voicing this over, this is not me speaking live, but I didn't know what, like, you couldn't place these, but then I found out you can place them on moss. These are the smaller drip leaves, and I was like, what? And then you can bone meal them and get the drip leaf, and I was like, what? I didn't know that. I was like, these little things have no use because I can't do anything with them, but now I found out you just gotta place them on the moss and bone meal them and you get the big drip leaves, so that's pretty exciting. Next, we have the copper. So we have the normal copper, the barf A copper, barf B copper, and then the beautiful blue copper. There's also more glow squid attacking. You also get the new tiled copper, which is pretty nice, but I found out while setting this up, you only get, like, you can only get the stairs and half slabs in the tiled versions. You don't get normal stairs and half slabs for just the normal copper blocks, which is very interesting. I didn't know that. Because I thought you did have, I don't know, you only get the tiled stairs and stuff, so that's interesting. But you can also, you can put a honeycomb on your blocks. So first of all, you can axe your copper blocks to get them back to the original state that you want them. And then you can put wax on them, which will keep them in that state forever. And then you can put you can use your axe on it and get the wax off, and it'll start aging again. We also have the new tinted glass, which you can make by using the amethyst shards or whatever. And when you make a box, it gets rid of all of the light in that box. So as you can see, these 2 zombies spawned in there, which weren't there at the beginning of the video. So that's pretty cool. Let's see, what else? Oh, you can also get the moss blocks from wandering villagers, I think. And you can also get them from shipwrecks, although I'm pretty sure they're very rare because I was scouring a bunch of the shipwrecks on this world and I couldn't find a single moss block. So they're pretty rare. As you can see, this is just me demonstrating a shipwreck, you know. I don't know. But they should be able to spawn in those chests. I don't know, I just haven't been able to find any in my personal survival world and in this world that I created to show off all these blocks. Let's see, what else? We have, oh yeah, the lava in the water still hasn't done it. It takes a long time for the lava to be able to regenerate. But that takes a long time. But while I was setting up this world again, I made another discovery that, okay, so you know you take your moss blocks, right, and you put them on dirt, and you bone meal, and you get more moss, and you bone meal that, and you get more moss, and, you know, whatever, you get more moss, right, and it takes over, right? But I found out that it will not do that to sand. The moss will not spread onto sand, which I thought was so interesting. I don't know, I never knew that. I don't think I've seen anybody else talk about that either. How the moss will not spread onto sand. Or it also will not spread onto gravel. Which, I don't know, I mean, I'm sure there's other blocks that it'll do too, but these are just a few ones that I saw when I tested. Will not spread to gravel. That is so interesting. I don't know if that's a bug or something, or if that's purposeful in the update, but there's that. I mean, also, you can now farm shulkers, I think. I'm pretty sure. But I wasn't able to get this to work, because you have to, you can, you're supposed to get, the little, orby things that they create, and then, get one to hit another shulker, but I tried to do that, but it didn't work, and so, I don't know. I don't know how to do it, but, you know. There are a few, I'm pretty sure there's only 2 more things that I need to go over. The spyglass and the lightning rod. I think that the lightning rod is pretty okay. It is a interesting feature to add. The only really interesting thing about it is whenever lightning strikes the lightning rod on your copper blocks, it's supposed to make them back to the original, to the orangey state, but I wasn't able to get it to work. I don't know if my lightning rod is just too low or something, but I don't know. But you also get the new spyglass, which is poor man's Optifine, basically. It's also the Bedrock Optifine, because Bedrock does not have Optifine, but you know, it's okay. But yeah, I don't ever really use the spyglass. I mean, I keep it in my inventory in case I ever actually use it, but I don't know. I don't ever use it. I mean, I know some people do, that's me demonstrating using it. You can see far off places with it. I don't know. I do like Optifine better because I'm a Bedrock player, right? I like Bedrock so much better than Java, because Java is just kind of infuriating for me to use. It's not very user friendly, but whenever I am on Java, the few times that I am, I do really like Optifine. But the spyglass is just a little bit clunky for me to use because you have to have it in your hand. And yeah, I don't know, maybe if you could keep it in your offhand, but again, Bedrock players can't keep anything in their offhands because you can only keep a shield, which is also kind of weird, but whatever. This is also me looking at the leaves, because I noticed that the leaves look really weird when you look at them from far away. I don't know. What is this music? Minecraft is playing really weird music in this clip. Okay, whatever. Anyway, you see how the leaves kind of look all strange and kind of not see-through? I don't know. I was just looking at that. How interesting that is. There is one use for the lightning rod. As you can see, it didn't change my copper blocks to the orange ones. But there is one use for the lightning rod, and that is whenever lightning strikes a villager, it will turn that villager into a witch. And so like, you have like your villager trading hall, you don't want your villagers turning into witches, so you can put the lightning rod like around above your villager trading hall, I think, and it'll stop the lightning from striking your villagers. Although you could also just put a roof on top of your villagers. So here I am, I don't know, protecting my local village. Everyone go protect your local villagers to not get struck by lightning, because that's kind of important. Anyway, clearing out my inventory again. Thanks for watching, guys. This has been an enjoyable one. Hope to see you again. Alright, bye.